Something happened to Carlo. Something happened? I've been away. I don't know. Hey, hello everybody, hello. I'm in freezing cold New York, where it's cold and rainy, and that's what the weather was supposed to be in Alaska. Guess what? 70 and sunny every freaking day. The listeners on the cruise believe that I control the weather. Yes. They think I'm magical. That's because we were on a cruise making sure that we actually supported the insane demographic. Yes, I was on a cruise for 7 days with the insane people. What do I mean by insane? Oh no, they're nice people, they're normal people, they're very politically active, they're very aware of their surroundings. Many of them have run for office before. Many of them were doctors. There were aerospace engineers on this cruise. There were incredibly wealthy people on this cruise, and some who were on fixed income and saved up really hard to be on this cruise with me. For this reason, I must say, they are insane. They are insane. I don't know what they expected of me, but I hope I delivered. That's all I can say. I hope I insane. Just to be near you, Randy. Just to be, can I breathe the same air? And that's why I'm sick today. We're all breathing the same. Actually, you know what? I was fine. This is what happened. Jessica and I were leaving from New York to go to Seattle to catch the Holland America cruise ship, the MS Amsterdam. I know this because it's now tattooed on my ass. Because you can't go anywhere in the cashless society of the MS Amsterdam. You can't go anywhere without your room key. Your room key is your ticket to kitchen magnets, apparently. There is a shopping ambassador on board. This is like the craziest cashless society. It's like Mark of the Beast, though, with the room key. Can't go anywhere without the room key. Everything is free except the alcohol, which I needed plenty of because we went with insane people who really do believe that I can change the weather. They really thought that. And found out very quickly that I am painfully shy. Very quickly, it dawned on them, oh my God, she's painfully shy. Yes, I am. I didn't lie to you about that now, did I? No. I'm in a room all by myself right now, and I feel really good about that. Really stinking good about it. I'm home, I'm home, I'm home, I'm home. I like being in a room by myself, which is why Jessica had a separate cabin. Jessica's cabin was a beautiful cabin, I must tell you. It was actually a suite. Mine was better. Had a veranda, had a balcony. I was sworn to secrecy, but I can now tell you that Michael Steele from the Bangles was indeed on board with us. Yes, she was, and her stepmom was with her. I was stunned by the loyalty of daughters and mothers. There was a woman named Robin. Robin, you are a saint of a daughter, who took her mother on this cruise. Michael Steele took her stepmother on this cruise. There was a lot of that going on. And everybody, where's Loretta? I go, no. And it was her birthday. And so for her birthday, I gave her a week without me. See, that's how it works in my family. Right. So I call Rove, something happened to him. I don't know what. I'll look into it. But I said, whatever it is that he's doing, I don't know what it is. He said whatever he's doing, he did it to be around his family, which is a win for Carl and a lose for the family. Who wants to really spend more time? I'm always stunned by these explanations, but that's all anybody wanted to know from me. I was like, I'm busy. I'm watching the TV on the ship there. It looked right there on the TV. The only news station we had was CNN, which, by the way, covered that mining disaster wall to wall every day until the 3 rescue workers got killed. And then we were pretty sure that the miners would never be rescued. And so, of course, possibility of live miners, wall-to-wall coverage, definitely dead miners, blackout, news blackout. We don't like the bad news on our TV. We don't like it. So it played constantly. It was like a soap opera starring Richard Stickler, the recess appointee. You know about Richard Stickler, don't you? No, because I didn't tell you anything about this guy who's the head of the Mine Safety Health Administration. They didn't tell you anything about him. He's another Michael Brown. And nobody on this cruise asked me about him. They were all obsessing over something happened to Carl Rove, Randy. Go find out what. Yeah, it was like a soap opera starring Richard Stickler, the recess appointee, and Mr. Bob Murray, the kindly mine owner who practices something so obscene that it got him fined $1.46 million in 2007 alone. Retreat mining, the most dangerous kind of mining you can practice. Now, you know how bad you have to be fined by the Bush administration if you're in the mining business? Oh man, this guy gave, like miners asbestos outfits to wear, I'm guessing. I mean, and nobody asked me anything about these miners. Nobody asked anything, and that was the only news. It was just CNN and their coverage of the search for the miners over and over on an endless loop until the rescue miners got killed. It was just the mind situation. It was just like a soap opera right there on my TV for me every day. It went on forever and nothing happened until everything fell apart and then it was canceled. And therein lies the dilemma. The news. It's amazing, and that's all we had. You know what I had to do? I had to go downstairs. They had a library, but it was an internet library, and it was 75 cents a minute. A minute to be on the internet. Sure, they'll package it up for you if you have the mark of the beast on you, your room key. They'll package it up for you, and they'll give you like an hour for $55. And of course, I was traveling with Jessica, 21 years old. MySpace. By the way, Jessica made a MySpace page for all of you who are on the cruise. It's, myspace.com/Randi Rhodes Cruise. And you can post up all your photos there. She posted some of hers, and that's a good way for everybody to see everybody else's photos. We figured that out because we were so freaking bored we actually had to talk to each other. It was amazing. Oh, you talk about families in Alaska. Now I know why they're so close. There's nothing to do there. The wildlife is amazing, and that's just with the KLSD people. Oh my God, do they party. Hey, I love radio people. Yeah, baby. The whole show was supported by the staff at our San Diego affiliate, KLSD. Sherry, you are amazing. This woman was so unbelievable. She had things organized. She was the Henry Hill of radio. I've never seen anybody more organized. I kept saying to her, you have the heart of a lion. Why? Because I was drunk the whole time. They kept me drunk. It was so great. And Pascal Ferrari, our vice president of sales over there, came too, and they brought stabs of people. I mean, there was something for everybody to do every second of the day, and none of it included me, and I couldn't have been happier. So, thank you so much. We had Stacy Taylor from KLSD filling in for me. I heard he got into a few arguments with people. I'm so surprised. Well, Stacy, you know what? I've met the listeners. I don't blame you. Really, I don't. They're high maintenance. Very smart. But thank you so much to everybody for supporting our sponsor, Legendary World and Holland America. That was a great thing. I don't even know if you understand how great that thing was that you did. That was an expensive deal. It was a very high-priced ticket. And it sold out in like 5 seconds. I mean, it was amazing. It was absolutely stunning. I can't believe it. I have to go burp now, and you don't want to be near me because it smells like, everybody on the cruise, salmon. I am so full of salmon. I mean, I'm surprised bears aren't chasing me. I am like the state animal of Alaska. I am now an honorary grizzly bear. I am. I'm an honorary brown bear. So now I'm a brown woman and a brown journalist. That's what I am now. An honorary brown bear. I will tell you this. The white people on the cruise kept saying to me, you're not black. The black people on the cruise kept saying, you are black. You figure it out. Oh, man, I have eaten more fish than every orca at SeaWorld and Victoria, British Columbia combined. Oh, I'm surprised I don't have krill in my teeth, really. Broiled, baked, seared, poached, smoked, salted. Salmon salad. Rocks anybody? Randy. Salmon mousse. Oh, man. I came home and ordered a pizza. And you know, I tell you, I had a trouble getting there and trouble getting back, but the experience of being there, thank God we went. It is thawing. Alaska is thawing. It's amazing. Global warming, is it for real? I got tan in Alaska. Baked Alaska. Of course, I sunbathed nude. And then one of the listeners actually had the nerve to say this to me. I heard, this is what I mean by the insane demographic that we're courting now actively. I heard that Sean Hannity and O'Reilly sent spies on this cruise. I'm like, I was just laying naked on my veranda. And Jessica was like, you have a veranda? I'm in steerage. But we're back and there's so much news. Something happened to Carl Rove. I'll look into it. I don't know what. 17 after.